Woolsey fire is now over 80% contained. The blaze has claimed 1,500 homes.
Oh my God.
Holy crap.
That footage that I showed you was me leaving this. I mean, this was all on fire, all this. Really. I've been through many, many fires in Malibu, but this one is definitely the most terrifying. Look at that, oh my God.
Pretty much surrounding me.
Pretty much all of Malibu burned. There were propane tanks blowing up everywhere. You felt like you were in a freaking war zone. This was like a ghost town when I was here.
Yeah.
Like not a single car besides a cop car or a fire truck. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
Oh my God, the whole hillside.
Even though I had an idea of what I was going to be driving into, I really wasn't expecting it to be as dramatic and as eerie as it is.
Oh my God.
It looks like a horror movie.
Crazy stuff.
Slipping through your fingers. Take a shot, pull the trigger. If you want me, come and get me.
Oh man, this air is still so bad from the fires.
I know, you can actually kind of smell it. I was having this kind of guilty feeling going to Vegas without Brody and Caitlin. If we could have told the future, I would have stayed home for sure.
Oh, definitely. Why would we have gone to be abused by
That was honestly the worst trip to Vegas I've ever had in my entire life.
Stephanie was on a roll in Vegas. I think she attacked every single one of us at that dinner table.
Thank you so much for driving me. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm a little more nervous going into it, maybe, because it's been a minute. I've done a lot to prepare for this audition. Let's read through it. I'm tired.
Well, obviously.
Sometimes it just feels like you do everything you can, but people miss the mark.
Let's do it this time with, like, no exclamation points.
What you doing here?
I want to put my money in a safe place. The what you doing here is kind of stopping me in my tracks.
It can be nice to see that little beat of, like, thought. I personally find that interesting. You'll see what Fern thinks.
I find auditioning to be, like, really nerve-wracking sometimes because I went straight into doing the OC out of high school and then really, truly became, like, a working actor. And so I didn't go on auditions.
Okay, so what character are you reading for?
So the character is Ruth. She works at a brothel.
Oh, a brothel.
A brothel. It's like set in the 60s. It's a lot of dialogue, and it's in an accent. You want to hear it?
I want to hear one line.
I'm finished with this one if you want it. Mostly about Liz Taylor and her affair with that Welshman.
It's that Georgia Peach girl.
How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. I definitely think auditioning is one of the worst parts of acting because the stakes are so high. I mean, if all the cards were right and fell into place, this could be like a total comeback.
So what we'll do is, why don't, you know something, let's get one down.
Okay.
Let me start this up.
Okay.
And action, please.
The paper says that you're offering toasters to new depositors?
The bank doesn't take your kind of money.
My money is green, just like everybody else's, and I earned it the hard way. Okay, well, that was a warm-up. Word spreads really fast if people are impressed and if they're not impressed. I know if I mess up right out of the gate, then my comeback could be over before it even started.
Okay, we're gonna take it one more time, and I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Yes,
I think
please.
with Lots, the delivery with him, it still has to be a bit subservient. We're in the 60s, okay?
Right.
You gotta be careful, but you still get the point across. And action.
My money is green, just like everyone else's. And I earned it the hard way. Who knows it better than you? Was that better?
Much.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
this is a good opportunity to start again. It's exactly the kind of work that I would love to be doing. You put whoever you got up there down this instant, Dwayne Seagraves. Do you hear me? I definitely put a lot of pressure on myself over auditioning. I just really want this. Hey.
Hi. How did it go?
It went really well. I think it was good.
Oh my gosh, it was pretty long.
Yeah, she worked with me on it, so I think that's really good.
Oh, I hope you get it.
I know.
Let's go walk around and see the actual damage.
Let's do it. You guys are home.
I mean, we just got freakishly lucky.
Yeah, pretty much. I was lucky enough. My house was saved, thank God. But I did probably have at least 24 friends lost everything. It's a mix of emotions, but being here with Caitlin and the dogs, I definitely feel extremely grateful. There was a fleet of fire trucks that just went right by my house. For this particular fire, they told the fire department to just save lives.
Whoa, this is really burnt. Let's go down there. The shed, which is just 50 feet away from the house, is completely burned, like not one bit of it left. Wow.
Dude, that must have had so much heat coming off it, Jesus.
It's kind of mind-blowing that it wasn't worse.
Those were the back car seats for my old Escalade.
Oh my God. This is what our whole house could have looked like.
I had the fire hose. I just kept spraying the house down. It wouldn't quite reach this far, so I didn't really get to hose the shed down.
I think that it's probably likely he saved our house by hosing the house down all day.
The fire was on that side of the hill, and it was just coming down. You could see it just creeping through like this. It all burned.
So many of the power lines burned down in Malibu, and the cell towers are out. We probably had 18 hours of not knowing if he was okay. That was terrifying. If something had happened to him, so many people would be devastated, his whole family and me.
I mean, this is nothing compared to what other people have lost.
I definitely have a deeper appreciation for what actually matters in my life, and it's not all the material things. As long as we're together, we can make it through.
We got really lucky.
So lucky.